Inside the beast still grows, waiting, chewing through the ropes. Who are you to change this world? Set it forth.
What's going on, guys? Chain Feeds here, bringing you a quad KEM strike on Freight. Nothing special, just, the average gameplay that anybody can get. But, it was by my brother, so don't hate on him. He's a commentator, he's doing his best. And guess what, guys? Now he's being lazy and not doing the commentary. And guess who's doing it? Yeah, it's your boy Chain.
And his brother, because he's lying a lot. Very much.
Anyway, aside from that, what's going on? Like I said, Chain Feeds, and we're actually going to talk about something pretty interesting today because everything's been happening so fast. You start seeing a new commentator, you start seeing more gameplays, and you're wondering, what's going on?
You see this black kid, and then his brother turns out to be white, so you're just like, what?
And yeah, I bet you guys are so confused, and you're asking so many questions like, how did this happen? When did this happen? Blah, blah, blah. So we're going to basically sum it up on how this happened, and what I mean is how we started this dual channel. That's right, this is a dual channel between me and my bro Lancer.
Yeah, I'm taking over.
He thinks he's taking over.
Yeah, shut up. But anyways, basically, I think a year back when me and Shane both pretty much started taking Call of Duty a bit more seriously and pub stomping. Turns out I'm actually a pub stomper. Huh, who would have guessed? But basically, we both had our own channels back in the day, and Chain did bring up the idea of a dual channel. It's just I wasn't really interested at the time because I was doing pretty successful. Within the first month, I joined Overpowered for my gameplay / commentaries, and then Chain managed to join Carnage not so long after. So we were both doing pretty successful on our own, and that's why we didn't do it back then. Eventually, I decided to quit for a while. And I decided I want to come back into the scene just a little bit, and Shane wanted some help because he was not active on his channel at all. So basically what we decided to do is basically work together on his channel because mine's kind of dead, I don't care about it anymore. So basically from now on, you guys are going to be seeing him do gameplay, sometimes me if I decided to actually play to get one. And either one of us may commentate it, it's just whoever really has the time or is feeling it right now. And yeah, that's basically what's going to be happening over the next few months, I'd say, until something else comes up.
Which it should most likely, but in case it does, it's been a good run.
Very, very good run.
But yeah, guys, exactly what he said. And actually, just doing this dual channel with him has actually been very fun. I've been having a great time. The ratings have been outstanding, better than they've actually ever been. With his commentaries and my gameplays, I feel like this mixture is just a very strong mixture as a whole for this channel. It's coming out as a very positive outcome.
Very positive vibe.
Yeah, and I really appreciate the feedback that you guys give us. Thank you for 1.5k subscribers, by the way. We recently hit that about 2 hours ago, actually. So we would like to thank you for that.
Pretty sick. Within the past week or two, we've grown about 200, 300 subs, and we've been also getting uploads on other channels, but it's just pretty cool to think we're growing pretty quickly right now. But anyways, moving on to our little stories. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about catfishing and our experiences with them. So Shane, if you would.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so 7th grade, the year where I was scoring all the babes, I was like the jock of my school, obviously,
At 80 pounds?
The most popular kid.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But I was a semi-popular kid at the time.
Quote on that.
And I was always, interacting with people, having a good time. And I was actually on this thing called Google a lot. And most of the time, I would be talking to a few friends that I knew for about a year or something like that. And they would always bring in a new friend, and their friend would usually be attractive. So, that was always a plus. So
he was such a pimp at 7th grade, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, I had to give some pointers to my bro. I was like, yo,
okay,
you may be Asian.
No, be quiet, be quiet. Okay.
I'm just saying, but we were on Uvu, and they introduced this new girl, and I'm thinking, this girl's pretty, and she seems cool. She seems like a chill person, down to earth. And so I have about a conversation with her for about an hour, maybe half an hour. And, after all the conversation was done and over with, I'm like, you know what? This person's pretty and has an awesome personality. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask for their number. So I asked for their number, and they ended up giving it to me. I'm not going to disclose her name. We're just going to call her Becky. And we're not calling her
Becky fits the situation perfectly.
We're not calling her Becky because she was ugly, but just wait for it. So she gave me her number, and I was like, all right, so we'll hang out tomorrow. And she's like, all right, cool. And this is where it all went downhill.
This
and
is
I mean
where
literally.
This is where she cast the line, caught a wild chain, and reeled it in. Just think of it that way.
Unfortunately, as she went to sit up, all you saw was a giant gut. And I'll have you know, I didn't even look at her body the entire time. She would only show her face. So I had no idea what the bottom half of her body looked like.
Master
But
catfisher. Just saying.
honestly,
She's done this before.
I saw it and I felt like I was about to puke. So, unfortunately, the next day, I kind of avoided her. And then the day after that, same thing. And then a week passed and she said, why don't you talk to me anymore? And I said, yeah, I'm gotten kind of busy, so yeah.
1 year later, she's kind of flustered.
Moral of the story is, if you ever go on a social media site or a video provider site, make sure you know what they look like entirely and not just their face.
Sometimes girls can be shaped like the donuts they eat. But
So,
anyways,
we are now going to go into Eric's story.
so basically, I didn't have the same experience because I'm not as stupid. But basically, me and my friend Rob was the guy I used to do YouTube with. We used to go for gameplays together. We were pretty chill like a year or two ago. He kind of quit from the scene too, and we don't really talk as much, but we still have to talk every here and there. But basically, one night we were just really bored, and he decides that he's gonna check his Meet Me account, which is really pathetic, by the way. No hate to him, but you don't really need a Meet Me account when you're in high school. But he had one, and he was really mad because he barely got any messages, and every single girl that did message him was a Becky. Yep, they were definitely a Becky. So what he decided to do is he decided to goof about, and he made me a Meet Me account without my disclosure. And out of nowhere, we're in a Skype call, and he's like, Eric, I just made you a Meet Me account. You're welcome. I'm just like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, that's right. And then what he proceeds to do is he decides to take my Skype profile picture, put it on the Meet Me account, and put it live so other people can see. And immediately with him putting that picture on, he gets, I think at the time it was like 4 messages within the first 10 minutes. And he was so agitated because it took him a week to get his first message. And I don't really remember exactly how this website goes because I never used it. It was always him telling me on what happened. And what he proceeded to do is we basically stopped logging on to his own account with his own profile picture with his own face. And he decided to use my account, which I wasn't even my account anymore. It never was. He basically pretended to be me. He pretended to act like me. He pretended to be the same skin color as me. So basically, my pretty good friend catfished girls pretending to be me. So that's pretty sad and pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. It was a pretty good time though, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty funny, some of the things he said. And yeah, I guess that's my catfish story. It's not as bad as Shane's. God, prayers to Shane.
Prayers go out to the family.
Yeah. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy these little stories. And like we said, we're gonna be doing a dual channel. The goal right now is to hit 3K. The next goal mark is 2K. We got something special for you guys on 2K. And yeah, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, thank you guys for 1.5k subscribers. That
Just
was
huge. Thanks. It means it really is a bit of a number.
It really means a lot. The ratings are amazing, and we just love the feedback. We really appreciate it. So,
anyways,
that's it.
I guess we're out, guys. So peace.
This has been Chain Feeds. Peace out.